We're just going to start by taking 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just continuing that flow of breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, as we call in our higher selves, this part of us that is guiding us on this soul growth journey. We're calling in our higher selves to be downloaded with everything that is new, everything that is important and relevant to this Leo solar eclipse activation. We're asking that our higher selves be downloaded with all knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, understanding, and truth needed for our highest good and healing today. As we enter this portal of Leo energy together, we're asking that our egos be lowered to 0% to allow for this intimate conversation with our higher selves. Taking another deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. The energy of Leo is connected to the energy of the sun, as Leo is naturally ruled by the sun. The sun, each of our sun signs, connect us with our own personal ego. And this Leo solar eclipse, especially with the South Node in Leo, this detoxification of Leo, of old, lower vibrational Leo energy, old, stuck, egoic attachments, all of that has the potential to be cleared away through this solar eclipse in Leo portal. Taking a nice, slow, gentle, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, as we ask for these multiple levels of soul programs that we are holding that are no longer serving our future, are no longer serving our highest Leo expression. We're asking for those soul programs to be cleared in depth, all levels, all layers, all dimensions, all past lives, all future timelines. All of those old soul programs are being cleared out at this time. If you haven't closed your eyes already, please gently, gently close your eyes and just come into your body. Just come into the awareness of your breath. Just come into this moment. On your next breath cycle, leaning into your heart space, this higher vibrational part of you that is connected with Leo energy, this ever expansive heart space. Just noticing what you notice as you start to intentionally breathe into your heart space. Sending your breath in through the nose, down into your heart, letting it stay there for a moment to gather any stuck, hardened blockages within your heart chakra, and using that exhale to push out the energy of those blockages, just creating this ever expansive place within you, the heart space. So we are going to take a moment to redirect the ego, as it does tend to creep back in and try to distract us by pulling our thoughts into different directions out of this present moment, into resisting the healing that's available to us through this Leo solar eclipse. This purification, detoxification of the ego process, releasing the parts of our egos that are actually getting in our way, the parts of our egos that are holding us back, that are keeping us limited. Taking a deep breath again into that heart space, releasing anything that's limiting you, any part of your ego attachment that's keeping you small, that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you dissatisfied. Visualizing this solar eclipse ring of fire burning away anything within your heart that is broken, that is holding you back, limiting you, that is keeping you separate from love. That is keeping you separate from your fullest expression of who you really are. On your next inhale, sending that breath down deeper into the heart space, reaching even further for the parts of you that are blocking your own personal joy, your own personal ability to be seen, recognized for your soul gifts, the part of your heart that is yet to be seen, celebrated, using your breath to release those blocks. On your next breath cycle, using your exhale to release any part of you, any part of your heart that holds and embodies a desire to suffer in any way, a desire to stay comfortable with what you've known through your own embodiment, your own heart's expression, your ability to make your desires known to others, your ability to believe in true love for yourself, for another, for many. Deep breath. And on your next breath cycle, releasing the energy of others that you've picked up along the way that is blocking you as well. Deep breath. Allowing for yourself to have what you thought you couldn't have through your breath right here, right now. Allowing yourself to settle in here. Allowing yourself to settle into this deeper awareness of your own heart's blockages. The energy that resides in your heart that has grown comfortable there, that has created these subconscious blocks to embodying your heart's desires, to believing in them, to feeling confident in them. Deep breath. And on your next breath cycle, using your breath to dive even deeper into your heart space, seeing where your breath takes you. As we work with this very common but lethal energy of cynicism, the layers of it that reside in your heart, the disbelief in your own ability to step out of fear and deeper into your truth, embodying your truth, expressing yourself in a way that is proud, in a way that you feel proud of afterwards. Deep breath. On your next breath cycle, going down into your heart space with your breath and pushing out any indecisive energy, any wishy-washy uncertainty, any hesitation that is living in your heart space that does not resonate with this Leo solar eclipse portal that we will be entering. Taking another deep breath. Again, going down into the heart space. And using your breath to get curious about your own self-pity, the part of you that is stuck in a cycle of self-pity. On your next breath cycle, sending that breath down into the heart space and releasing any stubborn energy, any energy within your heart space that is indeed ready to go, that is stubbornly sticking, using that breath to loosen up the energy, using your breath to consent to that energy leaving you. That stubborn attachment energy falls away through the exhale. As we come into the story of inadequacy that is being held as a core belief system within you. The part that has no motivation, the part that has no drive, the part that truly believes that you're inadequate, that there's no point in trying. Addressing that part with the breath, using your exhale to push it out. And on your next breath cycle, allowing the energy of self-justification to be addressed and acknowledged through the breath now. The part of you that doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to say it, doesn't want to be seen in it, because you feel like you have to justify yourself. You have to justify your actions. You have to justify your past. You have to justify your thoughts about the future. You have to justify you. Letting all of that self-justification energy go through the exhale. On your next breath cycle, sending your breath down into your heart space and just acknowledging any part of you that lives in a state of over concern, that focuses too much on what isn't working, what might not work. Using your breath to push out that over concern energy as you breathe in, creating space for your heart to be reprogrammed through this solar eclipse in Leo portal. Allowing for this detoxification through the exhale, through the South Node in Leo, allowing what you're carrying to be put down, what you've been carrying, maybe what you've carried into this lifetime from your past lives, maybe what you're carrying from your ancestry, maybe what you're carrying that nobody else wanted to carry and you just kind of took it on. Taking a deep breath, letting it all go, putting it all down, visualizing yourself, putting it all down. Visualizing yourself receiving this fresh, new heart that only carries your desires, your ability to alchemize your pain, your ability to come out of resistance, to come out of fear, to come out of limited thinking. Deep breath. And on your next breath cycle, allowing yourself off the hook allowing yourself to release through the breath anything that has been keeping you focused on the past, any regret, any sense of remorse. Surrendering that through the breath. Can you let yourself off the hook? Can you forgive yourself for whatever you have been punishing yourself for? Whatever perceived mistake, misstep, using your breath to surrender any remorse. As you breathe into this detoxification process, as you breathe into the visualization of the solar eclipse, ring of fire, breathing in, I get to be proud of myself right now. I get to be proud of myself, period. I get to surrender my ego attachments to certain outcomes. I get to rise above and look down at myself with gentle, forgiving eyes. I get to come into the higher heart. I get to give myself the gift of heart alchemy. I get to live from that place of alchemy, of my ability to alchemize my pain, my suffering, my trauma. I get to do the work to come out of it, to heal, taking a deep breath. I get to take the parts of me that are emotionally unstable and stabilize them by acknowledging my feelings, by feeling my feelings, by processing what's in my heart instead of repressing them. I get to ask for help. I get to ask for guidance. I get to see myself for who I really am, without the need to justify one bit of it, without the need to justify any part of my past, of my present, of my future. Deep breath. On your next breath cycle, visualizing that ring of fire solar eclipse in Leo, ring of fire. Visualize yourself on the other side of it. You have passed through the ring of fire and you're ready to receive the activation of the new beginning, of this supercharged new moon, solar eclipse in Leo. On your next inhale, breathing in this energy of self-preservation, this energy that is a container for you to live in, for you to thrive in. Visualize yourself in this container, and it's a very expansive container where your drive to thrive is preserved in. Breathing in this self-preservation energy, visualize yourself swimming in it, inside of this sacred container that is your energy. On your next inhale, breathing in the energy of courage, visualizing this deep, bold, fiery red, orange, yellow color, this confidence of Leo. It's just being poured into your container. And you just see yourself bathing in it. As you breathe, feeling the confidence energy saturate your skin, your pores, every cell of your being, ignited with this Leo confidence energy. Visualizing your heart space coming alive in these beautiful neon colors through this Leo confidence energy. Deep breath. On your next inhale, feeling the energy of optimism fill your container, your energetic container. Is completely filled with this optimism energy. For you to start to view your own life through, for you to start to see yourself in, your future in. On your next inhale, breathing in the energy of self-forgiveness, allowing this beautiful blue color to pour into your energetic container. And you try it on. What does self-forgiveness look like for you? What does it feel like as it enters your heart space? Deep breath. On your next breath cycle, breathing in the energy of deep consideration, using this solar eclipse in Leo portal to deeply consider what you no longer want to be in your life, what you no longer want to be seen as, known for, what you no longer want to create and participate in. And on your next inhale, visualizing this energy of responsibility pouring into your energetic container. And the color surprises you because it's the responsibility to express yourself from your heart, from your higher heart. What color is that for you? What color is your authenticity? Allowing yourself to visualize your energetic container reflecting the colors of your soul, the colors of your heart space, now that it's been alchemized and detoxified. Deep breath. And now taking the deepest breath you've taken maybe all week. Visualizing your energetic container in the colors that reflect your soul. Knowing that you can return to this visualization anytime you feel that you need to return to yourself, anytime you find yourself in a place of stuckness, resistance, fear, doubt, anytime you find yourself charged with negative energy, negative thoughts, self-criticism, anytime you need to return home to who you really are, you can return to this energetic container of your soul that is preserved, that is protected, that is shielded from any energy that is not the energy of love. Taking a deep breath. And at your very own pace, very slowly starting to come back into your own physical body, gently opening your eyes and looking down at your own body first, starting to acknowledge your contact with the earth, the surface beneath you, the space that you're in. As we invite our egos back into this balanced place, into this place that is willing to serve our soul, starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back into the space at your own pace. Inviting 3 grounding deep breaths. I encourage you to do what you need when you leave here. I encourage you to journal if that feels good. I encourage you to connect with a safe person to process anything that came up if that feels good. I encourage you to rest if that feels good. I encourage you to move your body or take a walk if that feels good. I encourage you to take care of yourself in a way that only you know how to do. It'll look different for each person. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the 12th, is the actual solar eclipse moment. And so you're in this integration of this healing as you step into that moment tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this video, whether it's before the 12th or after the 12th of August. Know that you're held. Know that you're supported. Know that there are so many of us on this journey of soul growth together. Know that you're not alone in it. Know that you get to be seen in it. The integration period for this particular solar eclipse new moon healing is 2 days. So that takes us right beyond the actual solar eclipse. Please take care of yourself in whatever way feels good. If you need additional support, I offer one-on-one sessions over Zoom and in person. You can book a session with me on jennyleedowling.com. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everyone a heart-expansive solar eclipse in Leo. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here.